Welcome in. So today we are going to be making my daughter's shea butter cream. Well, my daughter and my son, but mainly my daughter because she has really severe eczema. She has an outbreak of that right now. It's really bad underneath her arm. I have done a video on this before showing you how I do this for her. Haven't done it in a while as far as making some. And actually had to watch that video to refresh my memory on how much did I use. And I think I'm going to use a little bit more. So what I have here is, this is 100% shea butter right here. I ordered this. Make sure you're ordering 100%. Okay, it needs to be soft when you touch it, like I'm pressing in on it like that. Okay, I hope that you can see that because I can't tell what you can see. But this right here, it lasts you. What I'm using today is a rose hip oil. I ordered this also. Make sure when you order, you're ordering something that's in a dark bottle. I will also be adding jojoba oil to this as well. The last time I made it, I did not add but those two ingredients. This time, I'm going to add to that. And I'm going to be adding this Queen of the Throne right here. And this is a castor oil. It is a organic golden castor oil. I think I talked to y'all about that before. This is a cold press for the shea as well, and for the rose hip as well as the jojoba. Okay, make sure you're using some good ingredients, you guys. So this right here is definitely gonna hopefully be a game changer for her skin, for her eczema. And anytime that my son breaks out, he uses this cream. The last time it was on his face, but he typically only uses it on his hair and his skin. These are the little jars right here that I will be using. The last time I had quilted ones, but I couldn't find any. But these are still cute too. Dark bottles over this one came from a hair store. Don't use this kind. Don't use that kind, okay? You can use it outside of the shea butter if you want to, but this will be better. Last time I measured out what I was going to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this time. I kind of know what I need. You want it to cut like butter. I kind of know what I need, but I'm gonna make a lot, so. And I'm gonna break them up so that when it melts, it is melting together. I will leave a link to the first video that I did where I showed you how my daughter's eczema was looking. When I saw that video, it's like, oh my gosh, I really do want to get my braids back in my hair. When I first did it, I think I only did I used 2 cups of this, but I want to do a little extra because, listen, my kids really love this stuff and they like for me to do it. They don't, they're like, it's not the same as when they buy it. So, break it up a little bit. You're gonna melt this down by using a double roller. What you want to do now is get a pot with some water in it. You don't have to fill the pot all the way up with water. You just want that steam and stuff to melt your shea. So you're doing like a double broiler. So you can see here, the water is barely touching the bottom of the bowl, but this is going to start melting down. So you want to make sure you're using a silicone spatula for when it starts melting down. This could take a while. Don't walk away from it too long though, because it won't take that long once the water gets hot. You can start off with warm water and hopefully get there a lot faster than what I'm doing right now. So I will be back when this melts down, and then I will show you the next steps of. So I decided to add a little bit more to it. It just didn't look like it was going to be enough. As you can see, it's starting to melt down. So now you have your melted shea butter here. I will be adding, and if you want to use gloves when you're handling the actual shea butter in the pack, when you're cutting it into the bowl, feel free to do so. So this, we're gonna do the castor oil, cold pressed castor oil. This is very thick. And I'm going to do a half tablespoon of castor oil. This is the rose hip. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon. Last time I did like 3 teaspoons, but I'm gonna do 1 heavy tablespoon. For the jojoba, I'm going to do a half tablespoon. It has a dropper like this, but I'm going to pour a half tablespoon. Heavy. Heavy means when it starts pouring over. Next, all you want to do is stir this up really well. Place it in your freezer, not overnight, just 20 to 30 minutes, however long it takes for this to get a cast over it. You know how when oil sits, it has that light color over it. Once that happens, then you can take it back out and start whipping it up and jarring it up, and that's it. So I put it in my stand-in freezer because it's just easier. It's in here right next to the eggs that I just preserved, and they are pretty much, and I just put them in there maybe an hour ago, and I pretty much can pop them out now if I wanted to, but I'm gonna let them stay in there a little bit longer. So we'll be back in about 20-30 minutes. So I apologize for the noise in the background. My daughter is drying clothes. It actually took 40 minutes, you guys. I can't remember if it took that long the last time. But as you can see, this is the casting I was talking about being over your oil. And all you're gonna do now is whip it real good, okay? You see how soft that is? Scrape down the side of the bowl if you can, as if you were making, you know, something. So what you don't want to do is when you put it in, you don't want it to freeze. You just want to get that casting over it and then immediately start working with it. Try not to overwork it at this point because it'll start getting stiff, and I went a little too far with my working. It's still good. It just gets harder to put into the jar. So at this point, I would only whip for maybe 2 minutes and then start jarring it up. Jarring it up. Well, let me stir it real quick. Ooh, yeah. And this is your shea butter homemade. So of course I'm not gonna leave it like that. I have to cap it off. But as you can see, there's air in here, space rather. So I'm just gonna press it down, chop that part off. it gave me 6. It yielded 6 of these small jars. I can't remember what size. I think these were 9 ounces. I can't remember. But anyway, this one didn't fill up all the way. So this is the one I'll be using first for myself, and then I'll give my daughter one, and then the rest, of course, I'll keep in my room until then. I have some that's on here, and I made it thick for a reason. But you can see, as soon as the warmth of your hand touches it, it starts to melt. So these old dry arms of mine, which I'm about to go take a shower anyway, but just to show you. You rub it in good, and it won't be too oily, like leave too much oil on your hands. But this definitely is good for your skin. It feels good. It's so soft. I didn't put any fragrance in it. You can do that, but with her having eczema, I try to stay away from fragrances and stuff like that. But this is a good massager because my hands are hurting right now. I've been doing so much. And just rubbing my fingers because they're swollen. It feels so good. And that's another reason that I put that castor oil in there, that Queen of the Thrones castor oil, because it helps with pain. So I'm like, okay, well, I can get my husband to rub my back down for me when he's home, and I can rub my hands like this, and hopefully, you know, that arthritis that's in my hands, it'll ease up a little bit. You can see my hands are red from the arthritis. It could be my lupus, it could be fibromyalgia, but I think it's the arthritis. But it has that rose hip in there, which is great for your skin. Please look up rose hip, look up jojoba oil, and definitely the Queen of the Thrones castor oil is good for pain and joints and flare-ups and stuff like that. So see y'all in the next video. I'm rambling because I am tired. It is 12:21, and thank you. Hit the like, share the video out, leave your comments down below. Do you use shea butter? If so, do you make your own, or do you purchase it from somewhere? And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. We're together, everything we'll do. You got me going.